Hello everybody, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening depending on where you are in this amazing world. My name is Donovan Jolly, and welcome everybody once again for another amazing video of DIY investing. As you guys know, Polkadot has been one of the most hyped cryptos out there over the last couple months. We've seen Polkadot's price been rising over the last few days, and it's now broken all-time highs and is now heading into price discovery. For today's video, I wanted to share with you guys some analysis inside of the Polkadot ecosystem, cover my two favorite Polkadot coins, and then talk about where I see the long-term prospect of these coins heading forward, because I'm telling you guys firsthand, these are going to be some that you do not want to miss out. If you're new and just finding this channel, always remember to do me a favor by leaving a like, comment, and subscribing to this channel for more updates. Make sure you guys click that notification bell so you don't miss out on any new videos like the one provided for you here. And make sure you guys sign up and join the very best and the fastest growing Discord community on crypto. My server has over 17,500 members and it's growing so fast. If you guys want to congregate with the rest of my community, make sure you guys join by clicking inside the description of this video, and there you're going to find the invitation link to my Discord server. On the Discord server, I also offer my VIP content like the video course and Signal. So if you guys want to copy my entire long-term portfolio, follow all those trades that I take, as well as get access to private VIP videos that I only make for members of my Discord server, then make sure you stay all the way to the end of this video, because then I'm going to take a couple minutes to explain how you guys get signed up, the pros of doing so, and what it's going to take to get you guys going today. Alrighty guys, one final thought before we jump to the video is to make sure to download my free ebook. This is a study guide for new guys getting into the market that want to understand a little bit more of the ins and outs of trading and investing. This is an ebook I wish I would have had when I first got into the market, and I know it's going to help you guys out a lot, which is why I've made it for free to download. So once again, links are provided for you in the description to download. And with all that being said, guys, let's jump right into this amazing video today. Alrighty guys, so here we are taking a look at Polkadot to start off this video. Now, you guys already know I've been really bullish on Polkadot. I actually talked about Polkadot a while ago, back when it was still in the IOU. And that was before the coin split. And so basically what ended up happening was Polkadot originally had been a project that had been in the works and created for years and years and years, all the way back to, I think it was 2017 when this project was being built. And it was actually the CEO of Polkadot was one of the founders of Ethereum and one of the main developers and the creators of Ethereum. And so I always was really watching Polkadot for this exact reason. And then when it actually was open to the public and it was in its IOU, a lot of people weren't touching it because the fact, it was an IOU, it wasn't an official crypto. And so I ended up just kind of buying some just to see what happened. I saw all of the Polkadot ecosystem coins going up, and so I ended up buying Polkadot. And from there, we've actually performed really good. And this has been one of my favorite long-term holds. I'm really bullish on Polkadot. I'm really bullish on everything that's going on under Polkadot. To explain Polkadot for people that maybe don't understand, is it's basically a way for people to build their own decentralized applications, make their own cryptocurrencies, just the same as Ethereum, because it's virtually the same thing as Ethereum. The only difference is any coin and project that's built underneath Polkadot, they can be any coin and project that's built under Polkadot, they can actually send and receive value between each other. Whether they're the same crypto or whether they're different cryptos, it doesn't matter. And so one of the things with Ethereum is, let's say I have a project, I'm going to go build an application in Ethereum. Well, the problem with that is if I build this decentralized application, I'm kind of like my own separate identity from all of the rest of the blockchains. And so let's say I have these tokens called coin, right? And I wanted to send coin to this different blockchain. I can't really do that because my project coin is different from this other project's. And so you can't really send and receive the value between each other. Otherwise, that sacrifices the decentralized nature of what makes these cryptos different from each other. And so on top of that, what we can see with Polkadot is the fact that any crypto that builds under Polkadot, they're all interoperable amongst the entire ecosystem. And so this is very big for scalability, for more adoption. I really think Polkadot is going to be seeing a lot of value inside of this next cycle just because of those key reasons. What makes Ethereum harder, less scalable? Polkadot aims to fix a lot of those things, and so I think the Polkadot is actually going to be seeing a lot more value as especially more of the Polkadot ecosystem comes to fruition. We're still in the very early stages of all of this, and so with what we're seeing in Polkadot, I only expect this to be the very beginning, and all of the coins under Polkadot are things that you guys should really be paying attention for. So anyways, this is my brief explanation. Let's actually dive into the price charts and cover these coins today. I just wanted to make sure you guys are aware on why I'm bullish on it, why I see so much value in this, and really just my thoughts on it. Now, with Polkadot, we have broken from our descending resistance, not only our descending resistance, but our horizontal resistance as well. So we've broken out, made new all-time highs, and it is looking like we aren't going to get a retest. I thought that we might end up selling off right here and coming back down to retest this level. Doesn't look like we're going to get it. Shorter time frames look like the dip's getting bought up. It is possible that we could still get that sell-off. Maybe we get one more strong impulse up, and then we correct back down, retest that high, and then go into price discovery. I'm still not writing off the potential of this playing out. And, you know, we could even drop as far as retesting this high right here. So just be aware of all of this. Even though it's breaking out, you know, we could still very much FOMO higher. But I would expect some type of a retest off of this level before we go, you know, much, much higher into price discovery. That's just what I'm going to be watching out for. I expect that Polkadot actually saw this breakout after people started selling their XRP. People were wondering where they should diversify their money with all of the FUD that was going on. Americans were trying to leave and just get out of XRP entirely. And so a lot of that money ended up going into Polkadot, I believe. It just seemed like a logical explanation. Aside from Bitcoin, aside from Ethereum, I think Polkadot was the more undervalued one. And that's why we saw such a strong breakout, is because a lot of money shifted hands and is now entering into Polkadot. And so I'm really bullish on this, guys. I think we will get some type of a retest, but you know, guys, long term, I very easily could see this one at $100. You know, $100, that would be pretty close to the market cap of Ethereum right now, which, you know, guys, that should not even come as any type of surprise, considering how much infrastructure is built under Ethereum, and I expect a lot of that to be built under Polkadot as well. And so keep Polkadot on your radar. If Polkadot ends up pulling any type of a sell-off, you know, I'm going to be doing my part to buy and accumulate a little bit more. Looking to hold this in long term, just be aware of this. Now, next up, we have Kusama, and Kusama is kind of like the main sidekick to Polkadot, right? And it's kind of like called the canary. And so I'm not going to get into all of the fundamentals regarding Polkadot, regarding Kusama, but the basis understanding is Kusama is a key factor of what makes the Polkadot ecosystem, and it's honestly just the test net for these projects. And so with Polkadot, you can basically kind of like drag and drop these applications that you want to add to your blockchain, and so it makes building blockchains and decentralized applications really simple. And one of the issues with Ethereum is when you build an application under Ethereum, you know, you can't really do a lot of testing on it, and you have to build your product as you do it. And as you build, you might run into problems, and then you have to go back, and then it's more trying to go back and reverse a lot of the stuff that you've done inside of that programming. Compared to with Kusama, you actually have the test net there to where you can actually test your applications, make sure they're working before you start building on them. And so that's kind of why Kusama is going to be such a big factor inside of this Polkadot ecosystem, is because Polkadot is the ecosystem itself, and then Kusama is the test net for all of these applications to be built upon and test on. So that's why we're seeing Kusama do so well. And that's actually why we're seeing it break out, is because we've already seen Polkadot starting to break out. Kusama is just going to follow suit. And I really, really, really like what we see here today. You know, we're venturing right back to that all-time high mark. We're about to be breaking out, going into price discovery. We've already broken past the prior all-time high. And so I'm really, really confident in everything that we're seeing here. I do think that we're going to get this breakout. Get a breakout. We might get a quick impulse upwards of, you know, $80. We might get a retest. And then ultimately, I would just be expecting more continuation and upside to follow. This has been one that we've been accumulating inside of my Discord. We started buying it back down in here at $30. And so once again, guys, if you guys like what I do on the channel, you want to make sure you're following everything that I do with my money, make sure you guys sign up and check out my signals, because this is where all of that gets posted inside of a private chat room. So if you guys like what I do on my analysis, you want to get access to all of the calls before I talk about them on YouTube, that's where you're going to get access to them. But even then, guys, you know, if you're watching this, it's still really early for Kusama, and that's the thing that I don't think people are realizing. If we come to Coin Paprika and we go to a log chart, you guys are going to start to understand what I mean here. And I think it's pretty obvious to tell what's actually playing out. We've only ever had a one-wave impulse. So this was wave 1, this was wave 3, this was wave 5, followed by our first ABC correction, right? And so this entire move inside of Kusama was still only the one wave, right? We still have an entire 3-wave to go and a 5-wave before this is even close to being finished. And so based off of the way the market structure looks, you know, honestly, guys, I really wouldn't be the least bit surprised to see Kusama anywhere from 250 to 500 bucks within the next 6 months. I'd say 6 to 8 months, we could very easily see Kusama within those ranges. And that's just because we're still super, super early in the cycle. This is only a one wave, and we're just barely breaking out of the all-time high of that move. And so we should expect to see a lot more money flooding into this market. And that's why I'm really bullish on all of these Polkadot players, all of the parachains. They're called parachains underneath their ecosystem. All of these parachains underneath inside of the Polkadot ecosystem, they've been blowing up, and they've been going crazy for the last couple months. I've been able to make a lot of money off of trading some of these, and that's why I wanted to give you guys one of my favorite ones that you guys are going to be able to find a lot of value on, and that is Polkastarter. I am really, really bullish on everything to do with Polkastarter. For you guys that maybe don't know what this one is, maybe haven't heard about it. So you guys obviously know what Kickstarter is. Kickstarter is a website and a platform where people that are trying to launch a new product, they can actually launch what's called a Kickstarter, and they make a little video, an explanation of what their product is, and then they basically post it to their platform, and people can donate to their Kickstarter. They can fund their Kickstarter so that they can go out and build this product. It's made for people that don't have a ton of startup capital, but are trying to raise that capital so that they can go and build the product that they seem fit. And so Polkastarter is actually a Kickstarter on the Polkadot ecosystem, and I think that this is one that everybody should be aware of. I've talked about it on the channel already, so if you actually ended up buying it from one of my last updates, you're in profit. I've been talking about this one inside of my Discord for a while. We've been buying this one since it was really early, and the cool thing about this, guys, is it's not so much that Polkastarter itself is the most bullish thing of all. It's actually a lot of the coins that are being funded underneath Polkastarter. Exceed Me was one that just barely came out today and released in the sell. And this one actually, I think it was about a 30x from the selling price to what it pumped out after the listing on Uniswap. And these ones are all the same way. Maha DAO, I'm pretty sure this one went like 15x or something, 12x, something like that. I know all of these that have been featured on Polkastarter, they've all done very, very well. And you're looking at least a 3 to 5x return if you got in at that pre-sale price. And so all of these coins under Polkadot are blowing up. All of these coins under Polkastarter are blowing up. They're selling out instantly. And we have an amazing opportunity here of capturing some of this wealth before the masses find out. Because here's the thing, guys. Bitcoin just barely broke all-time highs. This is the point of the cycle where all of this money floods into altcoins. Yes, we might have to wait a couple months. Yes, we might have to wait a couple months until maybe spring before we get a massive increase in price like we saw in 2017. But overall, we're going to see altcoins uptrending to close out the year. We're going to see altcoins trending into winter. And most importantly, we're going to be seeing the real leaders of the next cycle starting to show their dominance. And what we're seeing with Polkastarter today is really just an exact example of that. I talked about this on my channel when it was right over here. I said that we could see some type of a dip, and that's exactly what we got. And that's exactly what we got right after I talked about it. You know, this dip was a great buying opportunity. This dip was immediately bought up, and we're now currently up about 100% from that dip. You know, as it stands right now, we've broken out of our short-term resistance. You know, we've got this retest on support, and this one is now heading into price discovery, which I expect to get very parabolic. Because I'm telling you guys right now, I've watched every single one of these things sell out instantly. I'm going to be jumping in on some of these too, so I can actually make some money. So once again, if you guys want to end up getting access to this stuff, finding out how to do it, join my Discord server when I actually post the entry. But I've been seeing Polkastarter just doing phenomenal, and all of the coins under it are doing good. On top of that, we're seeing DOT breaking out. On top of that, Kusama is also breaking all-time highs. This is the time where you really want to be diversifying into Polkadot ecosystem. Any of these parachains, there's only going to be more hyped product on. There's only going to be more of these hyped products. And you guys have a really good opportunity of diving in before it gets really hyped. So anyways, this is the video I had for you. Wanted to cover Polkadot. I wanted to give you guys some introduction to this ecosystem, some of the coins I'm following. I'm really bullish on this. It's just been a few months since I've talked about this. I talked about this a while ago, and from that point, it's only gone up. So I just wanted to make sure you guys are aware of this. Now, as we wrap up this video, guys, if you support what I do on this channel, and most importantly, you want to know exactly what I'm doing with my money, you guys should really check out my VIP products. I offer 2 different products products. I offer the video course, which is 20 educational videos that are going to teach you guys how to trade using technical analysis. All the charts that I draw on, it's going to teach you guys those strategies. And then I also offer the signals and the ability to copy my entire long-term portfolio, follow every trade that I take, as well as getting access to private VIP videos that I only make for members that are part of those signals. So really, guys, if you just want to follow what I'm doing, you want to make sure that you're following an exact portfolio, a model portfolio, so you don't have to worry so much about being in the right investments. By signing up and joining into my signals, you guys are going to know exactly what I'm doing with my money. You guys are going to be knowing how to diversify your funds, and that's what I'm going to be showing you guys in there. You guys are going to have the ability to copy exactly what I'm doing with my money, which is why you should check it out today. You guys can purchase them together or separate. If you can only pick one, I always recommend going with the signals first, because that's the way to copy my portfolio and make those same gains with me. So once again, guys, links are provided for you in the description to sign up and join my VIP. Now, for the people that don't want to sign up for my VIP stuff, I do have a free ebook that's linked inside the description of this video as well. This is an ebook for new guys getting into the market that just want to understand a little bit more of the ins and outs of trading and investing. This is an ebook I wish I would have had when I first got into the market, and it really helped me out a lot. Just the simple strategies that I'm going to give it to you guys inside of that ebook were enough to really help me to start making that turning point where I shifted from being unprofitable to profitable. And I know it's going to help you guys out in the same way. It's got a lot of really exciting information, which is why I've made it free. I know it's going to help you out, so download that. Links are provided for you in the description. And with all that being said, guys, I'll catch you in the next video. As always, peace out.